definitely not gonna win you games at like rank 10 or above. It's just more of a fun deck. So I went back to evolve Shaman just to get back back on to some winning ways. It's a little more not I don't want to say consistent because it is RNG based, but it is a good deck and you can win with it pretty well at this, especially at this rank. So I kept Maelstrom Portal right there because it could be Zulok. I do not know. So I'm just gonna keep it in case. So I pass. Don't have any early turn plays. Like I said before, this is more of a value deck. So I'm gonna just hopefully. It's looking like it's not Zulok because he just coined hero powered. So I'm assuming he did that because he has a mountain giant in his hand or a Twilight Drake. That's what I'm assuming. So if he does have a mountain giant, what I have to deal with it, I guess, is Hex. It's not ideal, but I don't really have anything to deal with high cost minions in this deck really, except for the one Hex. I do not own Volcano, or I would run Volcano in this deck. It's it's just a great card to have for those big minions, but I do not own it. I should try and craft it. I just don't really have any extra cards left over to craft. He's doomsaying me. I'm just gonna devolve that. Devolve totem. I'm just hoping I'm hoping that I could just eventually gain so much of the board, get so many cards with my totems that even his 8 drop, his 8/8 isn't too deadly against me, is what I'm hoping for. I drew Doppelgangster, that's good. I don't know if I want to chain gang here. I think I should because I don't really have a better play. I could hex the Twilight Drake, but I don't think I should since they probably has a Mountain Drake, not a Mountain Drake, a Mountain Giant. So I'm gonna chain gang it. I usually don't use chain gang for any evolve plays unless I have. Wow, that's a great Hellfire turn. I played right into that. So now I'm pretty far behind on board just from that. So hopefully I get the evolve, which I do. Doppelgangster evolve. Hopefully this can put me ahead on board. I get. I kind of low rolled. This isn't that bad of a card, but in this situation, it's really not the best. I'm just gonna hit him in the face. I don't see a need to trade right there, really. If the Twilight Drake had lower health, that would have been such a great roll to have the charge minion, but it doesn't. So okay, I'm gonna be able to Jade Lightning that now. So I'm pretty good on board right now. I'm gonna Jade Lightning and Jade Claw. Next turn, I'll still be able to Jade Chieftain, and it'll be a 3/3. I'm gonna hit him in the face, apply pressure. He's still not gonna be able to. I don't know if he coined, so I don't think he'll be able to Twisting Nether me. So I'll be fine on board. Is what I'm assuming. I'll have 10 Oh, okay. Abyssal Enforcer. I did not think about that. I'm going to play down the Jade Chieftain anyway. I'm going to hit him for 5 in the face, and then 2 in the face. Hopefully I can draw Jade Lightning. Hopefully he has to also... My thought process there is he's probably going to hopefully trade into the 3/3, and if he doesn't, then he's going to use some sort of spell, waste his mana. It's just going to be difficult to deal with, and hopefully he won't be able to clear both my 5/5s, is what I'm hoping. Okay, it looks like he's going to be able to clear one of them. Bane of Doom. Oh, if he gets Doom Guard, that'd be crazy. Okay, he gets a taunt, though, which is pretty useful for him. So that's really not too bad for him. I don't think he'd be able to complain there. I'm just going to play down... Should I play down another Jade Chieftain? I think I should. I'm going to Jade Chieftain it up. It's not an easy trade. He's probably going to have to trade in the Abyssal Enforcer, which is good for me. Just totem, pass. If he doesn't have... I'm thinking what can stop me right now. It'd probably be Twisting Nether, but if he does, I'll be ahead on board next turn. And I'll be able to Jade Spirit and get a 5/5 Jade on the board. So I don't really know what he'd do. Maybe a Shadow Bolt into my 4/4 and then Okay, so he has to trade. That's ideal for me. I'm not sure what he's gonna do. Maybe okay, he's not death knighting, so I think I win this game unless there's a way of him killing that. Okay, he kills that. I just need 2 damage. A Jade Claw or Jade Lightning wins me this game right now. And that's the Jade Lightning. Oh, he has Taunt, but I have Hex. That's why you run Hex, boys. Maelstrom Portal. Deal 4 damage to the face. Let me deal 5 more. 5 more. That's why people say making Hex 4 mana just makes the card unusable. But it's still good in this meta right now, especially in the meta of like Big Priest, where they have the 9 drop where it's 4/8, and they have the Death Rattle. Just there's so many Death Rattle minions now that just have so much value that hexing them is so good. Like Aya for Jade Druid. There's High Main for Hunter. There's the 9 mana 4/8 for Big Priest. There's just so many cards that hexing is still useful, especially for my deck, because I do not have Volcano. I don't really have a way to deal with those huge minions, so I kind of need that type of that type of uh, that type of card. So Hex is always pretty good, and right there, that basically won me the game. Right now, I'm assuming I'm playing a Jade Druid. This, if I could get, if I can get an Evolve, and on turn 5, Doppelgangster Evolve, that's probably how I win this game. I have Evolve, because if it goes late, there's no way I can deal with any of his threats. If it's so, I'm gonna have to on turn 5 just Doppelgangster Evolve, and hopefully that wins me the game. That's my plan right now. Turn 2 Jade Claws. Do I Jade Claws on turn 2? I don't think I need to, because in turn 3 I can't Mana Tide, so I'm just gonna save on the Jade Claws, Mana Tide on 3, draw some cards, hopefully get some value from it. That's the plan right now. So I'm assuming maybe a Jade Spirit. He's gonna Wrath that and then Hero Power, draw a card. So that's not too bad for me right now. Mana Tide Totem on turn 3. Turn 4, I don't really have a play. I can't play the Jade Claws, then I won't be able to turn 5. Turn 4, I'd now have a play because of Jade Spirit. So it's not looking bad. The curve's not bad right now. I'm able to draw cards. Double Jade Spirit. Okay, so it's looking not terrible. I just gotta make my play soon, because eventually these Jades are just gonna get out of control and there's no way I can win. Because I have not, like I said previously, I have nothing to deal with those huge minions like 7/7 Jades or 8/8s. So I kind of have to bully him now when I can, instead of waiting later. And he just used Nourish to gain mana, so he probably has Ultimate Infestation in his hand. So this isn't looking too good for me, is what I'm assuming. You just know Ultimate Infestation is just such a good card when people are using Nourish for mana crystals instead of drawing, which is insane. So my whole game revolves around this next play. I don't think I have a better play. I still have to, even though he played the Medivh, I still have to Doppelgangster Evolve, Coin Evolve, and he's gonna Medivh's Valet into Ultimate Infestation as well, which is giving him so much value. That's crazy. But that Evolve wasn't bad. I don't have any weapon tech, so he has Death Knight as well. Jeez. I don't have any weapon tech either, so he's gonna get the value off his Atiash. So I just kind of have to hope. I draw another Evolve, or I draw my Death Knight, honestly. Those skeletons are pretty useless, and it's just gonna it's just gonna take space up in my hand, which is aggravating, but it happens. I'm gonna have to. I think Jade Claws trade into the Medivh, take 7 to the face, and then let me think about this. I don't think anything really changed. I think I'm just gonna have to. I'm gonna do this, and instead of using the Jade Lightning, I'm just gonna spread out my board. Hopefully, it's hard for him to deal with. I'm just gonna hit him in the face. Hopefully, next turn I'm just banking on drawing an Evolve or a Death Knight, and that winning me the game. Going wide against Druid is pretty good unless they have Spreading Plague. He's using that. He's holding the card he just drew. Okay, so he has Auctioneer, so he still doesn't really have anything to deal with my card. He used Swipe. That's not really going to deal with my board too much. That's card draw for him, which is good. See, but just because of me putting on that pressure now, you see how he has to use his ATS swing for my board. Okay, 4, 6, 10. If I high roll, spell power, I win. Spell power, no. Okay, so this is when you trade there. I'm gonna trade into one of these, but then I'm gonna hit him in the face with the other, and I'm gonna trade. Do I trade there? My thing now is he can't really deal with the Taunt Totem unless he trades in with that 4/2. So then I'm going to have more value, and he's gonna have to use the ATS swing, is what I'm assuming. Actually, no, I'm just gonna trade in. I have an 8/7 on the board. I don't want anything to ruin that, so I'm just gonna trade in, use the safer play. Next turn I can Aya, which is just difficult to deal with, and I usually keep something on board. I can devolve that. He Earthen Scales, though. That's a good play by him. I can Bone Mare the... Oh, no, but he's at 9 now. Is devolving the best play? Devolve and then Aya is what I'm hoping wins me this game. Okay, so he has Wind Fury. I don't really care about that. He can hit me for 10 in the face. I don't think he has enough damage to kill me. And so basically now I'm just saying deal with my board. He has to... Yeah, he doesn't have anything. Hopefully he doesn't get Lightning Storm. Or Volcano. That's probably what would... Volcano, I don't know if that would do too much, but Lightning Storm would definitely affect me. So I'm hoping he doesn't get one of those two. He's looking really hard at those cards, so I don't know what he has. It could be one of them. I'm hoping it's not. I'm just thinking about my next play. I have Jade Claws for an extra 2 damage, and I have Bone Mare for an extra 4. So I think I'm fine. He's trading, which is always a good sign. 6 mana Jade Behemoth? No, he's not really Jades, is he? Spreading Plague. Oh, from the Lotus. Oh, wow. That is literally a card that he needed so badly. That's so unfortunate for me. Okay, so I trade here. I guess I just Bone Mare this. Jade Claws. Trade into that. I don't think he can come back from this. This is just too much. Even another Spreading Plague, I don't think that solves too much for him. It would give him an extra turn, but he just wouldn't really be able to deal with my minions. So I think I win. Yeah, I won the game. This is what I'm saying about this value Evolve Shaman. Everyone wants to play the small Fireflies and evolve those, but when you get the value Evolve Shaman and you just can get a couple things to stick on board, you just get ahead so quickly. And then if you can get the Doppelgangster Evolve play, it's just so easy to push yourself ahead that you just do not lose. It's it's very very good. It's a very good deck to play. I enjoy playing it a lot. And let me just check my recording. I'm gonna stop it here, guys. It was a good game. I had fun playing it. I hope you guys learned a lot. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'm out. Peace.